That nothing.
Yeah, hey, let's go down.
Yeah, it should be. If not, I'll come down and I'll help you.
I'll turn my feet again.
Yeah, I agree.
can see your mind racing. I haven't even stopped to ask you. I'm fine. I'm going up to these, I'm sure. There's the occasional assassination attempt. So,
We should have a talk, when you have the time, of course. Remember our last conversation, when you told me the artifacts made you feel like raw energy was coursing through your veins? Well, it got me thinking, so I dove into our archives and started looking through Constellation's older journal entries. Just because I wasn't familiar with the experience you described, doesn't mean the same might have been true for my predecessor. Really? I'm surprised that I haven't. After reading those journals, all of the pleasant memories of my time spent with Aja just started flooding back. She absolutely was. Aja was the one that taught me the ropes at Constellation and took me under her wing as her protege. Yeah, I thought so too. That's why I adopted her methods. You know, Aja and I logged quite a few interesting discoveries together. But it was the journey itself that I'll never forget. Exactly. For me, it was all about the quieter moments. There was nothing quite like sitting back and watching space bend, while listening to Aja spin vivid stories to fill the time. Oh, I find that sort of cozy isolation the best way to really get to know someone. At this point, I'd say you've graduated from protege and moved up the ladder. A bit. You know, all this talk about Aja reminds me that my time with her was a gift. I miss her dearly. No, she retired. Living on Porima 2 now, I think. Come to think of it, if we're ever out that far, perhaps we could pay her a visit, and I could make proper introductions. Well, I don't expect you to be a carbon copy of Aja. Just be yourself. You see, it's clear that we share the same hunger to discover what's out there. And that, well, that's what intrigues me about you. I don't know if I deserve to be that close to anyone right now. If you knew about the things that I've done, the way my life's unfolded, I think your opinion of me might change. Please, give me some time. I have to go.
Break, yeah. So we've got Duff going. And
Kevin Anastas has run into some trouble. Words
yeah,
otherwise, you don't want it.
Alright. Let's find a gunshot first. Well, any kind of shot would just be fine.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor. A doctor?
In other news,
Technology Corporation in the got plenty of bullets somewhere else, so I'll be done. So I'll do running out bullets if I can
This
switch.
district certainly provides
Easy.
evidence that Ryujin's influence has spread from their tower and out into the city.
His Majesty decided to come down from his throne and walk amongst us peasants? What did he want? Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time. Oh, I don't have a problem with this place. My problem is Siegert himself. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon's security to keep his place safe. Everyone has a choice. Some are simply more difficult than others. The only way to fight Neon security is if all the merchants unify and push back on these unreasonable rules. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Information isn't usually free. Easy, friend. Not looking for trouble. I guess maybe I can add this to his tab. Okay. I don't know much, but I did have one of my freelancers tail the seller back to his place. Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down the unit for you. I had to chase more zone heads out of here today. I don't think they even knew what planet they were on.
They're just kids having fun.
That's done.
Don't kid yourself, Rosa. Aurora is...
Let's go.
In this dystopian galaxy, mechanical hearts are to bleed. Cybernetic souls free. Spaceships collide, bells in the
need to talk to you about. Hey. Now that we have a moment, I wanted to ask how you're feeling. After your experience at the temple, you've given everyone at the lodge quite a scare. I find that, according to what I've heard, we're dealing with... I know, and I feel terrible. That temple proves the problem is... It's just that all we know, anything else is... I'm not frustrated. Think about who was this... Indeed. It's fun. Never. I just hope that you... Well, yeah, yes. Look, all I can do is whatever.
I'd be making a fortune. Be sure you never find yourself on the wrong bounty.
By Is it you? Captain of the... Then the day... But now that I know it's... But I changed my... Oh no, are you saying you don't drink? And if so, either way, it's... Hey, do you mind if... What am I saying? You won't be disappointed.
Techniques of ancient art. Each of our baristas undergoes enhanced training. Gelbeck, where your credits work for you.
Stay away from Ebside. The locals there don't exactly appreciate the tourists.
Yeah. I appreciate tourists.
Okay. Hello. Yeah, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale. Oh, no. Drugs are for street gangs and junkies. Aurora is on an entirely different level. I like to call it an exquisitely crafted transcendent experience. Only problem is that won't fit on the package. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie, the Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it, can you really put a price on pleasure? The Astro Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is hand-picked from the finest officers in the city. Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astro Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security. We do strive for setting the most reasonable rate. You might be right. Huh. You work for Stroud Eklund? Well, Perhaps something could be arranged. Well, I think we can certainly offer a discounted rate for you, if you were still interested. Excellent. Let me just apply that discount we discussed, and done. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction. Excellent choice. And since you'll be living... Wonderful. Here's your key. And if there's anything I can... Enjoy the lounge. Excuse me.
Yeah?
Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized. We had a good laugh about it back at the station.
I hope you know what you're doing.
About the orphan and the platypus?
I'll have a look before I go to the pardon me. Very small. You. Small painting, yes, actually.
How are the preparations coming? To the Astral Lounge and our cellar. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting.
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye. I'll be keeping an eye on this as it unfolds.
This is a Stroud Eklund business.
I know your type. Freewheel and space age.
All right. We should split up.
Code phrases? My goodness, Walter, I think you're taking this espionage business a little too serious.
Remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the elevator.
This place is insane! Huh? You have to speak up!
The music's so
Hey! Enjoy yourself! What's up?
Say, kid. That's right.
Hi!
I just
Just wait a minute. I think that last drink was stronger than I thought.
Yeah, it's what you said. 2 drinks.
You good? Howdy.
Hello.
Hi, having fun?
I'm looking for work.
What is it? Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes now. Speaking of which, I gotta get... Excuse me. I have a meeting to get to. I think you do, too.
Hey! Wanna dance?
This is Aurora stuff. It's blowing my mind.
I just saw our cellar. Now, before we head in, he'll ask for... Don't worry about the... Our goal is to get him... This'll be fun.
I don't like the look of you.
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to flexing the muscles already, huh? Fine.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind. And I know you want it.
I have the amount we
It's wrong
agreed on.
Things have changed. I want...
Now, how am I supposed to do?
I don't know, but you... What the? Security!
As you can see, we're in control. Take advantage of our generosity. Take the money.
All right. Okay. It's all yours.
We have it. This couldn't have gone better.
Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home. Shall we?
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. We don't need to do this.
Hand over Mr. Slayton. It's my employer. I'm listening. This isn't getting... Not happening. That's it, we're done. It's...
Don't stock up on junk.
Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We'd better get off the planet quickly.
Lady I was dealing with, obviously. He was dealing with me. I gave him away it, but he didn't take it, so... Yeah, last play.
Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads.
There goes our way out.
Run away!
Agreed. Have a talk with them.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in...
Let's head to their lobby.
I can't take this!
Let's go get this Clayton. Oh, I can clear that bounty.
Yeah.
funny stuff in that boost pack. Got enough. Flight traffic as it is.
Careful screwing with the security around here. These idiots aren't quite as honest as the Freestar Rangers.
Welcome to Slayton. I'm afraid Mr. Maybe. Arguments with Miss. He did? Oh, I think.
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
Walter. Taking what's mine. Then, breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right. We've got our app. I'm aware of...
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in. Security is on full alert. No point slipping through unnoticed now. You have to fight your way to the exit. protocols.
Might as well take what we can.
You're exhausted.
I'm out of here.
There's the door. It should take you outside.
Sorry. You expect us to climb up the trade?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
Well, I guess after you.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's moment. You steal what... You have what... Although... I do admit...
How are your quarterlies looking, Nicholas?
Yes. Mr. Musgrove, I think... If you wish.
He's a thief, and you're going to let him go.
My security brought Musgrove to my...
Just let him go. No sense in more violence. I know he probably
Oh,
won't do the
no.
same for us, but that shouldn't matter.
10 years work, they tell you? Oh, no. Slayton took it up.
I'll settle up with...
Oh, no. Please, I was...
Be lenient.
No, this is not...
I'm happy to see...
Time to go. Let's talk
Please,
more back at the
you
ship.
don't have to do this. Oh, God. Just make it quick.
I believe that ties everything up. Wouldn't you agree, Walter?
I'm going to be sick.
Get going. Mr. Slayton is done with you.
Ever look in the mirror and wish you could see another version with a prime rating of only 16%? What affliction have not
Hey, I need to talk.
Oh! Ship's all good to fly again? Okay.
When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss. Thanks for taking time to chat. I received a message. No, it's just an... You're not keeping... Before I joined... Had we notched... You see, at the end of the... Yeah? You once took... I failed. Because of... That's just it. They left me. Well, call it whatever. It elevates. Yes, if it's obvious. Oh my God. You... Look, please, but thank...
Whoa, whoa. What the hell are you firing at?
A sentiment that is shared by my kind about you. Your moral grasp.
Absolutely. We have much to discuss.
Hey. Been looking for you. Got a minute to chat?
While we're here, perhaps we should check in with Mateo or Noel. thing you had the schematics for that.
How is Neon? Are you? Okay. I'll start. Let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that? Prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the? Everyone, come take a look at this.
That's no friendship vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military technique?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves Starfield. Demand that we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with friends.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
None in any corner of the settled systems I've seen.
I very much doubt that.
Ignoring the obvious here. A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
You do have a way with words.
I knew our little family was gaining a class act when I shoved that artifact in your hands.
Noel, start analyzing all the data from the ship sensors. We're in the dark. We need... Until then, we stay... All we can do. Vladimir.
Some glints of show.
All right.
What did you need?
I know now isn't the best time, but I need to talk with you later.
Can we talk?
You may regret this, but there's something I'd like to ask you about.
Gave up my room in the lodge so Andreja had a place to call her own. Everyone needs space to let their thoughts run solo.
Oh. Very well. My colleagues, nonsense. If this that, and that, despite... My star yard's been... I need someone. Love the enthusiasm. It's a new ship. Now, and frankly, I did. Part of the problem is, I should mention... Excellent. They'll all be instructed. I expect big...
You had a hell of a shake. Ready to head back up? Double check this seat.
I'm listening. Bye-bye. Where to next?
Walter Stroud. And on behalf
So this is the Star Yard Walter can't stop talking about. I can certainly see why. It's a monumental operation.
This must be Walter's consultant friend. Please, come join us. We've been waiting for you. Hello. Hi there. You must be Walter's colleague. He informed me that you'd be taking charge of Project Kepler despite the fact... But that's okay. I'm sure that even though you have... Oh,
Even so, we have plenty of designers.
as you probably know, we're tasked with coming up with but we have budget concerns. Right, so you mentioned. We were charged with building... So we have 2 new... The other will allow us much more flexibility to put whatever we want into the ship. It's more that we can only choose certain design elements at the expense of others. In other words, if we go with something in Mike's design, there's not enough money in the budget for what Ella wants. That's one of the reasons we haven't been able to agree on anything. While it's true we'd be able to afford to put anything and everything into that design, it's just not practical, and the board will put more pressure on us to see that it succeeds. I worry that without constraints, my team will be disincentivized to focus this ship in any given direction, and they'll try to cram in everything but the kitchen sink, hence the name. Who knows what kind of monstrosity we'd create if we tried to incorporate all of our designs? And would something that expensive actually sell? I'd love to, seriously. It would be a huge win for us if we came in under or at that budget. But none of the viable designs for this project can be made for that amount. I've already rejected that budget, so I have to go to the board regardless. And since you're now responsible for the major decisions, which budget proposal we go with falls on you. And I seem to have... Well, we're making progress now, I guess. Right. We were talking... I was afraid you'd say that. Look, I'm the one who has to go to the board with this proposal. Well, I'm all ears because it's going to take a miracle to convince... Well, I can see that. Okay. I think you made some good points.
I'm glad you convinced Jules to get that larger budget, but perhaps we could have intervened a bit more.
Great. That's one problem solved. I'll go forward with that budget proposal and we can move on. Next, we need to gather some market data. The best way to do this is to outfit your ship with some sensors and take it through some real-world scenarios so we can make more informed design decisions. Great! Just pick up if you take on a... In the meantime, you might all...
You know, So, never mind that. Yes. Imagine a lot high and... This will be the Oh, thank... 2 words. Of course you do. Everyone would want... 2 words. Of course you do. Everyone would want to... Because it is frustrating. Since just because... Besides, then again... See you.
Oh. So, I was thinking, something Mom and... You probably... Oh, really? Well, if we end up making it... It's... They're so... And you also need... Yeah. Ships? So far, I feel like I have... Take care, okay? We're all super glad you're here. That data from your ship is going to be critical to our design process. Assuming... we'll... talk later then.
So, you're... Honestly... Regardless. This is wonderful to hear. Now... Of course. What pilot... Yes. You see, it is my belief, it's my hope that... Thanks. Well, as most of my work is... It may not be... Why do I... They've been good to... Bye.
I'm actually kind of...
I'm wondering if we... And again...
That was relatively painless.
Good. Speaking of which, it's simple? No. Of course. So I'm thinking, what a figure is. Nothing fancy. Wait, really? I hope you're... I keep telling them. No. All I want to do. But I assume you mean the company's... I've been doing this. Later, mate.
I can't believe Stroud pulled this off.
If I were Tayo, I'd be very concerned about the new Stroud.
Everything's so new here. Yeah, these ships are nice, but compared to a Trident,
We have a state-of-the-art R&D department here.
Aversham. I can help you if you need anything.
This is going great. We'll chat again soon, okay? Hey? Well, we're making progress now. Oh, yes, I'd like to see us bounty hunting. You could be right. This guy... It means I'm not the one calling. It might surprise... I recently graduated. I'm actually lots of work to do, but we'll get through it, don't worry.
Captain on deck.
This is going great.
It's an excellent design, Jules. A ship like that is designed to focus on a mission and execute its job to perfection. Well done.
So you just did the one bounty mission. Well, doesn't look like you ran into too much trouble, I hope. Anyway, the data you collected will help us focus our Now we just need to solve our interpersonal issues so we can agree on a... You seem awful... I've tried everything I can... This should drive us towards more... And since Walter... So you're sure? Great! Let's get ready to... That's a good out... Okay, everyone. Our friend here, remember, not me, has decided in order to move forward, we're going to go around the table and everyone is going to give up one major aspect of your design. Okay, fine. I'm willing to cut some of the included hardpoints. It'll mean less firepower, but the consumer can still add them afterwards, I suppose.
You're looking at me, huh? I guess look, I'll be easy. You know I wasn't looking for anything fancy, but if I've got to make cuts, we can reduce some of the cargo base.
I guess we can cut some of the extra sensors and data collection equipment? As long as this thing can still make it to deep space and back with no problem, I'll be happy.
I'd be willing to give up some of the passenger space, maybe. Yeah, that should be okay.
Frank?
Okay, fine, you win. I'll cut out some of the luxury designs and features. All that gold trim was going to be tacky anyway.
Well then, that wasn't so bad. I feel much more confident we can actually build this thing. We're all super glad you're here, right, everyone? Well, we are. Based on the decisions you made, it looks like we're going to end up with a very reasonable ship design. I have no worries about the feasibility of manufacturing and selling it. Now that we've addressed all our issues, we can move forward, finalize the design, and get this into production pretty quickly. If you could do us a favor and let Walter know that we're back on track, I'm sure he'll be thrilled. Thanks for your help.
for. We're ready to depart.
Hey. Been looking for you.
Every time I return here, I'm reminded of the importance of Constellation's contributions to exploration.
At this point, I don't care what you have to do to get that project back on track. Good to hear. I figured as much. See, I've got to say I'm impressed with it. Now I'd be happy to make it my new personal ship. Additionally, I want you to have one of the first off the assembly line for all of your hard work. Feel free to pick it up at the Star Yard. Thanks.
Hello, Captain.
Stroud Eklund may be new, but it has allowed us to... A pleasure to meet you. We may be new, but I think... Thank you. So, what sort of... Right away. Well, I think you'll find we have some tempting up. Absolutely.
Not much going on.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempt...
Spacesuit. One serious puncture, and you're done.
I've had it. Mess with me? It is much more comfortable inside the ship. Maybe we shouldn't stay out here. Looks like an alternate entrance to the Helium-3 facility. I wonder what that generator is for. important, personal decision to make. Phew, thank you. Before I was with the Navigator Corps, I was when the colony... Plenty. There was a we lost I'm well aware how many... The ship was barely... a shrew... Well, thank you. Unfortunately, we fought for hours. As the shuttle launched, the last thing I saw... Thank you. I was caught... Try telling them when the dust set. I never even... That's true. But still, you once told... Don't you get it? That's why I'm... You still have faith? I never realized. You know, I've spent a lot... Look, I hope you're...
This world's seen better days. I wonder if it's always looked like this.
Hey, I need to talk with you.
As much as I'm eager to explore the universe, there's nothing quite like the feeling of returning home.
Look at how far we've come. It's all becoming...
Mateo, are you having a crisis of faith?
What if the Starborn are right? What if our hunt for the artifacts is a fool's errand?
You think we're doing the wrong?
Exactly. When the universe presents us with a threat, we can't...
I'm sorry. I'm not trying. I just hope that this journey doesn't turn...
Hate to interrupt, but I have a favor to ask. Lot of equipment on the Eye has reached the span's end. If we're going to find more artifacts further out, we need work done. Got the nods and signs from Sarah and Walter for the materials, but I need hands. She's an old station. Give you the down of it. Need more than just...
We've always considered ourselves explorers.
I want you helping Vladimir when you can. We can't find more artifacts without the Eye.
See you on the Eye. Anything that gets us closer to
I'll
more
be heading to the
artifacts
Eye
is a
to
good
assist
idea.
my
Vladimir could use our help on the station.
See you on the Eye.
As much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then. Walter, you don't have to answer this, but I was wondering something. You sure spend a lot of time on Constellation business. Doesn't Issa miss you?
Yes. My wife and I have something of an understanding. I'm told that when I'm not here, I'm distracted by what I might be missing, and wind up crabbing. Or... it has been determined...
Over here. There's something...
Sarah's friend.
But nothing's changed.
Well, all right. Take the elevator, and if you've got any...
Captain, hello. I am satisfied.
Hey, you mind helping me weld up some of these panels?
This scanning it. If you could help me install these parts. I think we are done. Thank you.
Nice work!
Setting up some software. Want to test the computer over there? Tell me
Lend a hand? Grab a couple of wrenches and let's tighten this equipment down.
Now that is some fine.
Well, I'm certain that wasn't supposed to happen. Check with Vladimir?
Forgot to check the math on a few equations. The brain's long gone. Forgetfulness. You color the wrong wires. Station showing red. You see, originally had all the tech filed and expected a few of them to...
Oh, I should have checked the compatibility when we made the order.
No need for the martyr's clothes, but I'm happy to have them. As for you, while we're giving the eye the swords, need to tip your ear on another matter when you got the time.
Can I help?
Don't want to worry anyone, but we got more competition. Not Starborn, rival collector. Captain Petrov owns a salvager vessel called the Scow. Runs it like a palace of novel. Reached out through my hand. Think we're gonna need a crop. Left the life of a jackabones behind. Not sending you lone. Catch a smile out there.
Board's green. Ready for what comes next.
With the Scow? Really?
We'll let you on board. But Petrov was done hiring mosquitoes. Yeah? Ugh, I hate running through a dead.
I always think the next ghost ship is...
You're all right, Petrov's got a whole little egg strewn about all over. And before you ask, trade it for it. Fine. Just ignore me then.
Wasn't aware we had the visitors. Waddick, you didn't tell me we had...
We have visitors.
Excellent. Relax. The artifact? I have never seen anything like... Ah, you're... tempting. I suppose it would... Oh-ho, you do have a point. Ah, very well. What's a quick look going to hurt, huh? I know. People look
Talk
at
to
me and
Petrov.
say, Petrov,
His glorious
your whole ship is a testament of splendor. Why do you need a special vault? Well, all I can say is that even the greatest collection needs its own private viewing area. Plus, between you and me, there are thieves everywhere. So I spared no expense. Every door between me and my treasures is painful. That is the price of security, huh? Que sera? Just a bit further. This ship and I have been through some adventures, I'll tell you. I once collected salvage from a Deimos Celestial class while it was exploding. The crew was scraping scorch marks and bits of metal off the hull for weeks. And of course, there was the time I accidentally steered us into a UC Navy vessel after a particularly uproarious celebration of my latest acquisitions of fine art. But we were wedged perfectly between their two thrusters and were able to just kind of push them back into the star yard for repairs. Beautiful, isn't it? The man who sold me this told... Alas, I've held... Oh, no. And it's only fair to...
Hey, we're not pirates. Except, well, when we really need something for... Yeah, that does sound a little pirate.
Then I suppose... Go ahead.
I don't see any moves we got left here.
Wait! I surrender! I surrender! Don't kill me!
You You just don't understand what's at stake.
Ah! Go then.
Damn it, Petrov. I was just getting warmed up.
Filthy pirate. Not gonna forget this.
Is there a way to go faster than the speed of light? And none of that grav tech cheating?
Over here. There's something we need to discuss.
Vladimir! Vlad, come in! Come in! The eye's gone completely dark.
Noel, Starborn, came out of...
Vladimir!
He already left. Said he was going. Sarah, she's still breathing, but...
Hello, Constellation.
Who are you?
They call me the Hunter. I'm already on my way.
Forget about us! Let's start pack up the collection.
He's right. We need to bunker.
What about everyone on the eye?
Can't blame you, but...
I don't know how long it's gonna take to pack. Hopefully this will only take a few minutes. If my hands can stop shaking!
Everyone take cover, now.
Where? Do you really expect them to barge through the front door?
Not expecting them to ring the bell.
Could you all keep it down? I'm trying to work here. Walter! Are you all right?
Hey, is that... Stop. We're gonna... She's... Come on.
Okay. I'll be fine.
You're alive. Krix's ghost. No tears.
He came. Thank you.
Vladimir! Oh, thank goodness!
She's gone. We need to talk locks and bolts. Lodge and the Eye are not secure. Just means he's playing the waiting man's game.
Hunter, But the fact that they're competing with us to find the artifacts means...
So we put the artifact... Hope your walls are high.
Here, keep the artifacts safe.
It can't be right.
Witnessing a death has an overwhelming effect on your mental state. I am afraid there are no immediate solutions.
Financial losses I can
employ.
handle.
There's been an incident. Please continue business.
It's a done deal. Our whole office is getting...
Hey. Hey, Logan.
The lodge? Doesn't feel the same. Does it?
There's that empty
Mateo.
feeling again.
I need to be checking everyone's vitals. Now really isn't the time.
I know. Look, we all feel like we've been kicked into the ground. If I may, unity. I'm not so sure. The thing is, the priest, it can't be a Look.
I guess it couldn't hurt.
Thank you. I'll meet you over there.
Will you get a moment? Can we talk?
You forget how much you take a place like the...
Thank you. I need to inventory all our...
So how much of a thrill? Is it everything you want?
The lodge. Everyone seems more distant in the lodge.
Of course.
Looks like it's tech.
Tag indeed.
Hey. Hey, Logan.
Exactly. It's like...
Keeper Aquilus, can we have a moment?
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your mind? What?
That's, what we mean is, Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps you should talk about this inside.
I do appreciate that not every meter of land was plowed under to build this city.
Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly?
They're like nothing we've ever seen, Keeper. Gravitational distortion, sub-audio harmonic sequencing, unidentifiable energy fluctuations?
I caught half of that. So, these things are unusual? Even in your experience? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought, we enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here. I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more. In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun. And he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. Yes, something must be there. Maybe the answer will become clear when we have more. The House of Enlightenment and Varun have versions of this story. The Enlightened work out. Varun worshippers are more enigmatic. I visited her a couple of times.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.